Today's show is called Every Human is Energetically 4 Parts on January 4th, 2026.
So the numbers and the digits are sequences, and sequences are how everything works from one thing to the next thing. So today's date in the West is a phrase 1-4 because it's an individualistic society. So everybody's one person for something. In Europe, it's more socialist oriented. So their date is day first. So in Europe, the phrase is 4-1 because everybody is more for one thing, which is socialism. In America, it's more for individualism. So this pairing of the numbers 1 and 4 make a phrase, depending on which way you put them. And by chance, in 1441 AD, the Caesar of that time declared that all of the Jesus Christ era should be called the AD era. So we'll get to that sometime. Now, as far as the number 4 goes, each of us is 4 parts, as the title said, and we're formed energetically, as mother, child, father, and a reason. That's 4 parts. It could also be seen in each individual as 2-2 as a ratio, which as a fraction is 1/2 to 1/2. Or in Latin Roman numerals, it's II to II, or 5 entities. II on either side and a central figure. It's also seen in the 4 energy symbols in arithmetic. The common symbol, the asterisk for the neutral multiplier, the charge symbol for the light and adding things, and of course the reason, the X.
We broke every code to every lie, and all are in plain sight, waiting to be picked off. For all the crying people seeking the truth, none will give a little to take it. Humans today behave as pathetic little girls that gossip and complain only. However, the tips, or truth in plain sight, is there for the taking. Man is personified, thereby has a name. God is not a persona. Feminism fills the void left by men who love machines more. Quite easy to observe.
This neutral symbol is the mediator, the newborn child, and that aspect of yourself stays with you as you enter the world of separations and adopt it, adapt at it, and in some cases become adept at it.
They, the 4 dynasties, are using the simplest confidence game ever played on you. Holy wood is the penis of man's world that conceals the feminine nature of source and eternal. Want to know how they tricked us?
So Hollywood, that tells all the stories and helps direct emotions and place values and beliefs, is literally the archetype or representative of the man's world, and that's what conceals the feminine nature. So the Hollywood is indeed the holy wood, or the penis itself. I can deliver back to you your manhood and peace to your feet, if you'll listen. The confusion over gender is the foundation of every lie humanity has fallen for. All of our A-lister celebrities and government leaders are asexually trans, and they work within a 7,000-year-old agenda, and this one is the latest cycle of mortal mankind.
Natural order is observable in literally all things as it restores all things to parity. This blatantly observable in the communication vehicles of words, speech, language, and the sequences as they create patterns of recognition that we attach values to.
So pattern matching is something that we all do in a logical and intuitive way, and an immersive to our logic and intuition as we go throughout our days. But this changing of the vehicle of speech, language, and words changes our emotions and our beliefs. So we end up getting false patterns of known knowns in our mind. And even the known unknowns in our mind may be blatantly observable on our face, but they've been taught to us as known unknowns. And this makes the unknown unknown simply things that are forgotten and have disappeared from our view.
This lays the foundation from a creator's perspective to conceal or reveal ideas and motives in speech itself. However, natural order has its hand on all things. So no matter how many attempts are made to conceal, the reveal is always in plain sight. As above is equal to as below. All endeavors to conceal also reveal, giving the user or observer of the game a fair chance at every turn.
Our station at the moment with mankind is we are living side by side with deceivers who direct the four world dynasties. The main deception is surrounding our perspective of the gender universe and our own anatomies, and its immersion with the forces of the feminine, the masculine, and the neutral.
The relationships between the three is purposely misdirected in their values via manipulation of speech and language to misplace our emotions and beliefs and values.
It's known in the business as double speaking to create an environment of double thinking, which creates a fervent focus of your time and energy toward attachments of notions of duality. I mentioned in a chat that the word correct is a word code because it breaks into three parts: the core, C-O-R, for the heart and the central figure, the ect at the end, meaning to fit, and the perfect repeating being recognized by the R as the central figure. You have a 7-letter word with 3 on one side, 3 on the other side, and 1 in the center. It's a word code. All words in speech are. We broke every code and they reveal our purpose as mankind.
And in a conversation, they asked, "What's this solution?"
The solution is a simple head turn. Complexity and confusions have become habituated to, but a simple turn of the head can change everything.
How do I turn my head?
Well, sadly, for most people, the known enemy is preferred, so all your peers and archetypes are going to direct you that way. So the fix is simple: to not turn the same direction they're looking and find your own way. Make a goal and a plan. First step is claim that you're the boss of you and the boss of your thoughts, emotions, and feelings. Stake a claim to yourself as the boss and your ability to make choices. Using what ifs is guaranteeing losses.
I've got way too many feels, way too much emotion. I don't even know what's real, but I just say, fuck it, keep on going. And I get deeper until I feel I'm rolling.
And that's what's happening in the world today, is everybody just jumps into the spinning gerbil wheels and starts flying. And then that's all they know unless they get guidance. Will you ever claim yourself as the director of you?
And they responded, yes.
And your thoughts, your choices, that's where you start. Offer yourself the potential that you can be the boss. Start out slow. Be the boss of your own comfort levels and how much discomfort you want. Make a claim to yourself that you want to own yourself and your actions and outcomes.
And here's a wrap-up of the gender universe. The confusion over gender is the foundation of every lie humanity has fallen for. Easy fix, though, only to those with core rage. Feminism fills the gaps left by feminized men. And the scripture is a script chore. It's the workings of the S crypt.
Wait, so the world is way bigger than we think?
Exactly. In outer space, that whole idea was made to trap our minds, keep us inside an invisible prison.
How would that even work?
Millennia ago, Richard Constantine, part of the ruling primordium families from lands beyond the ice wall, discovered the continents we now call Earth. 7 massive lands, untouched, empty. But he didn't see them as places to explore. He saw the perfect containment zone, a world to populate, control, dominate for generations.
Containment zones? Like mind control?
Exactly. Richard invented the cosmic paradox, a psychological and geometric trick so massive it warped reality. He convinced everyone the ice wall wasn't a wall, just the bottom of a sphere, and the sky above was everything.
So the universe we see is engineered?
Not fake, just designed. Using celestial engineering, the primordium families made us believe in an infinite universe, so no